My only sentinel representing. Alright, per usual, we're going to give people a little second to get in here. So make sure that y'all are getting y'all's bevies. Stay hydrated. Okay, make sure y'all chatting with your ancestors. Tell them they can chat with me. Okay. Get your little notebook, your little notepad. Take your notes. Whatever important that stands out. Get your snacks. Get your blankie. Get comfortable. Get ready. Get tapped in. Bonjour. I mean, bonsoir. Good evening. So today I had some time to channel, guys. So I do have a channel message to lead the reading. And it's fascinating in light of recent readings. Period. That be divine time. You know what I'm saying, babe? I'm just the messenger. I don't know. On this road. Now I can't be on here with y'all all night. I didn't go to bed until like 4 in the morning, 5. Like, it was so late. Because I still had to make like timestamps and thumbnails and all that jazz. So tonight I gotta get off at a reasonable time. I cannot do 2 lives in a row. I cannot do 30 subscriber questions. Because I need to get up early to catch that worm time back. I got bills to pay. They ain't gonna pay themselves. Working 9 to 5, working hard to make a living. What y'all doing this lovely Saturday evening? Give people a few more minutes to get up in here. I don't know what's up with the lag on like the notifications. Because at 3 minutes, everybody used to be in this bit. Pero ahora, 5 minutos, yo no sabe. I don't know. And I'm going to try a little different structure too, just to get the people in real quick. We're going to switch up the intro structure. See how that works out for us today. When y'all come in, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Don't be coming into nobody's house without speaking. Don't be weird. Don't be rude. All right, they got about 1 more minute before we get up in it. And I mean, in it. Yo, that's the funniest thing to me. In it. Hey, Carrie. How you doing, boo? Make sure y'all share the live with somebody. Because I know somebody I just need to get snatched on today. Working hard. They got 30 more seconds. Y'all got y'all snacks? Y'all got y'all beverages? Non-alcoholic or otherwise? Y'all got y'all notepads? Y'all got y'all blankies? Y'all comfortable? Okay. If you're a sentinel, flood the chat with your emoji. It's only one in here. If she in here. But Sentinels can flood the chat with their emojis. Okay, let's jump right on in. So, the message that I channeled for y'all, gang, it was actually 2 songs, and Spirit has something to say on top of that. So, the message says that they're reaching out for your light as they walk through the dark. They're going through a dark night of the soul, okay? Your love, your energy was a protection to them. Your loving energy protected them from so much karma that they had acquired before they even met you. So now you may be hearing about what they're going through now that you're out of their life, and you're thinking that it's their karma, but truth be told, it's not even specifically because of what they did to you. This was stockpiled karma, and your being in their life was literally an umbrella, literally a bubble of protection. Your light, your love, your protective energy was so powerful that even karma couldn't reach them. But they screwed you over. They betrayed you and pushed you out of their life. And now, without your protection, it's kind of hard out here for a pimp. Okay? The songs that came through were Mario, I Can Hear Your Heart Crying Out For Me, Come on out, come on out, come on and save me. They are begging you to please come back and save them. The second song was One Wish by Ray J. If they had one wish, they will rewind time and treat you right so that you can protect them again. Gang, I'm Sid. Welcome to Savvy Sentient, monitoring ass spirit. Welcome to Savvy Sentient. I'm your girl Sid. If you are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Please make sure you do the things like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you're looking for personal readings, you can book at SavvySentient.com. Everything you need to know is in the description box below. I do not have a WhatsApp. I will never reach out. Anyone asking you for money is scamming you. Don't fall for it. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot on the situation and see what's going on. You said not the Ray J. All right. We'll go ahead and use the modern witches today. Do I feel like modern witches? Or do I feel like zombies? I feel like zombies. All right. So what's at the core of this? What's the question at hand, Spirit? What is at the core of this reading? What is at the core of this reading? Two of Pentacles. Prioritizing what is important. Some of you all are in the energy of prioritizing yourself, focusing on yourself, focusing on bringing balance into your own life. What's crossing this? The Hanged Man energy. For some of you out there is a Pisces in your energy. That's Hangman energy. But what also might be crossing this energy is as you're trying to maintain balance or create a balance in your life, you all are in the energy of like radical acceptance. You're right now in a very uncomfortable position. There's a lot of a lack of sureness, a lack of direction, but you're kind of just trusting the universe, and you're gaining a lot of insights from this position of discomfort. Okay, so while it is uncomfortable, you're kind of just taking life as it comes. So I do appreciate that this energy is very like self-focused, in spite of the channel message obviously talking about someone in your energy or around you trying to have some of that energy. Okay, so what is the future possibility here? That's too many, but it's the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. So definitely there's a person who wants to come towards you as you're focusing on yourself, as you're in this energy of independence. And it's because they're in some type of self-imposed prison. They're in a situation that they put themselves in. You had nothing to do with that. What is the future possibility? Yeah, same as the other day, the Five of Swords. This person wants to win at all costs. This person may come in with some type of manipulation tactics. I'm seeing the zombies as like them trying to come at you from every angle. They may be trying desperately to get back into your protective and loving energy using every angle, okay? So they might come at you from a romantic angle. They might come at you from a friendship angle. If you are a spiritual girly, if you do cards, if you, I don't know, do quarters, whatever type of divination you do, if you're known to do divination, they may try to come at you on like some spiritual shit, like, I don't want nothing from you, I'm not trying to get back with you, I just know that you do this, and I just need some help from you. You think you could throw them quarters for me? You know, you think you can throw them bones for me? You think you can tap in with my ancestors for me? They might try to come at you like that, okay? Tell me about the root of all of this. What's at the root of this, Spirit? Eight of Wands. What's at the root of this is that you are making progress rapidly, that you are making moves, that you are gaining traction with something, that you are growing, okay? We're going to tap into that a little bit more in a moment. But tell me about the past environment for this situation, Spirit. Y'all know what the World card means? The past situation, the past environment, is that this chapter was closed, finally, and for good. You closed the door on this person. And because you closed the door on this person, you have been growing. You have been seeing progress. You have been making moves. Now they're out here wandering alone in the dark, wanting you to reach your hand back to save them. What is the expected future? A tower for the kid. Yeah. They're crashing. Y también burning. Crashing and freaking burning. All right, so let's clarify some of this energy. Tell me about the ending with the World card here for my collective. Yeah, I be knowing. What ended, Spirit? The Two of Cups. You close a chapter on this person, on this relationship, for good. Tell me about the future possibility. Hey, Keeks. With the Five of Swords. Three of Cups. Three of Cups. This person might want to hang out with you, take you out for a drink, try to celebrate the success that they see that you're having. That's part of the manipulation tactic. I also said, like, if you're a spiritual girly, they might want you to tap in with their ancestors. Cups energy is spiritual energy. They might want to have some type of seance or, you know, some type of gathering to tap in spiritually with you. That's part of the manipulation. Hi, Abigail. Tell me more about that. Wheel of Fortune, in hopes that you can help move the wheel in their favor. Like I said, they're not having a great time right now. They are not having a great time. Tell me about this Eight of Wands energy here. Yeah, the Fool card, you have embarked on a new journey. You're taking a leap of faith, and it feels like things are moving quickly for you. You are quickly moving towards your 10 of Cups energy. On this new journey, you might be meeting a new person. You might be in a new career field, or like money is looking good. They might be seeing you with a new whip. They might be seeing you losing weight, gaining weight, whatever the case is. Just looking amazing, doing well, better than they expected. Okay. What's this Hangman energy? As you're trying to gain your balance, you're in an uncomfortable position. Why is that? The Star card, because you're in the process of healing. For some of you, the recognition that you're receiving is part of the discomfort. You're in unfamiliar territory right now. So it's like, it feels like you're in an adjustment period, and you're trying to gain your balance in this adjustment period to your new life, to this new timeline that you're on. So it doesn't really feel like there's anything bad happening for you. It's just you're trying to they're bringing me to the postcard that says something about trying out your fledgling wings. Like you're just busting out your cocoon. You don't really know how to fly yet, all like that. So you like, let me see what these wings do. That's me flapping my wings. Let me see what these wings do. All right, Kimberly. So what is this Tower in the future? What is this Tower? I feel like this is what they're going through. With the Moon card, secretly. Yeah, this is their energy. They're not going to tell you what they're going through, or anyone, but they are freaking going through it. Also, the Moon card with the Tower is like a disruption of everything that they think they know. Their internal world, their ego. It's like they're going through an ego death right now. It's collapsing, and they are seeking, I'm hearing Sean Paul, just give me the light, because that's you. They seeking your light out in this dark. They're seeking out that light that used to protect them. You don't even know how powerful your prayers were for them, how powerful you just being in their life and loving them and caring about them was to them. But they know, they feel it now. I'm hearing like without you, like their life feels cavernous, it feels empty. They can feel intensely your absence. It feels like there's something in their life, like something has literally been cut out, like there's a missing chunk of their life, and they know where the energy is supposed to be, but they know that there's a void there. Okay? They know that there's a void there. Okay? Oh, they're always going to follow. They're always going to watch. Trust. They're always going to watch. All right, so let's, should we get some tea? Let's get some tea. What's going on with this person, Spirit? Actually, before I do the tea cards, I'm going to do the Island-Tide Wellness. My eyes were just directed to them. So we're going to see a little bit more about the relationship itself, and then we're going to get the tea on them. So what happened with this relationship? What was going on in this relationship, Spirit? Girl with the snake. Empath narcissist paradigm. Not today. This person may have tried to reach out recently. So, with the narcissist and empath paradigm, this is someone who, they may not have been a full-on narcissist, but they may have had some narcissistic tendencies. They may be someone that you suspect as being a narcissist, but maybe they're just not as overt as you're accustomed to or understand narcissism to be. But we do have the girl with the snake. This is somebody who may have made you feel like they were using you or taking advantage of you in some type of way. This is someone who maybe violated your boundaries, made you, I heard the word coerced you into living a certain way or doing certain things that you didn't necessarily want to do. Yeah, girl with the snake. We also have not today. This is somebody that you're not dealing with. This is not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversation, call, or person, and you are still angry. You're not messing with their energy, whoever this is. Whatever they did, you're so cool on them. All right. We have heartbroken in reverse. So you are already healing from them. Maybe some of you are already healed from them, moved on to the next thing, but they're just still reaching out and grasping for your energy. It says deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. Like I said, it came in the reverse, so maybe you're over it by now, but that doesn't stop them from trying to attach. And then we have the dragonfly. You're being lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Yeah, I think y'all are already healed, or at least you're like 95%. You're on the brink of exiting the healing phase when it comes to this person. So like overall, you're good on this person, but this person is not good without you. What's the tea? What's the tea with this person? Screenshot. Getting evidence, proof, facts. This person is watching you, like I said, and I think they're screenshotting like your social media. Oh, she got a new car. Oh, who's this girl that she's with? Who's this guy that she's with? Oh, where are they at? That looks like Miami. I've seen that building before. That looks familiar. Oh, are those the new such and such and such and such shoes? Or is that the new Birkin that's so limited edition? Like this person is like screenshotting your life. Okay. Same shit, different day. Like literally, this person ain't changed. Ain't changed nothing but they sheets. You know what I'm talking about? Like this person is the same person, up to the same tricks. For some of y'all, this person is a thief. Or they may have gone through some type of loss. Somebody may have robbed them. They may have been carjacked or something, robbed. This is also about physical and emotional theft. Like they wasted your time, they wasted your energy. Ooh, you know what I just got with this? They feel like something was taken from them by you removing your energy from their life. So they feel like they have been thefted by you removing your light from their life. Look, I said wasting your time. Stuck, no changes, limited. Yeah, they're very stuck. They're very stagnant right now. They're very stuck on you. I feel like they waste a lot of time thinking about you, stalking you, checking on you, seeing what you got going on. They can barely focus on their own life. They want to come forward to make a dirty offer. Yeah, don't accept nothing from them. As we've already seen in the previous reading, letting this person come back into your energy, back into your life is going to stagnate you. So don't accept anything from them, not even kind words. Like, you have no conversation for this person. This needs to be you, baby. So unbothered. So unbothered with whatever they got going on, whatever they talking about. Like, you've already done your dark night. Look, they creeping around the corner. And you are unbothered. Like, they are press. And they creeping. This person may have had you in a love triangle at some point. That might have been why you all separated in the first place. We have love triangle, third party, multiple lovers, and choice. This person was probably a cheater. Or wanted to put you in a third party. This person is haunted by you. We know. Haunted. Like, you're literally all they think about. Her stuck on you. Flashbacks, trauma, side effects, memories. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yo, can't make it up. They said flip that shit over. Bad karma. I told y'all from the beginning of this reading, they have accumulated, stockpiled bad karma. And you being in their life was literally their protection. Now with you gone, shit is hitting the fan. The walls, the floors, the shelves, the carpet. Like, it's hitting everything. Because you were the protection from the karma that they had already accumulated before you stepped into their life. And every single time you come into their life, things get better. Even if it's just through conversations on the phone. You don't even have to physically see them. Just by having your energy as a part of their life gets better. With you falling all the way back, with you blocking their energy, with you not having conversations with them not having access to you in any way, shape, or form, that karma is on their top and it's beating them down. And on top of that, they're having to deal with the things that are coming up in their shadow. So they have this heavy, dark energy coming at them from every which way. Like, the universe is turning them every which way but loose. They're getting it from every direction. And had they been kinder to you, had they treated you better, you might still be around to lighten the load just a little bit. They're always going to have to answer for their karma, period. But had they treated you better, had they realized and take accountability for the bullshit that they've done to you and others, they wouldn't be having such a hard time right now. Will you hear about what they're going through? Possibly. But this person is trying to keep it all the way under wraps. They don't want nobody to know what kind of shenanigans are taking place in their life right now. Because it's bad. It's bad. Okay? So what is the status for my collective here? Forget what they got going on over there. What's up with my collective? Hey, Big Down Dada. Oh, you got the Moon collective. We definitely gonna clarify that. It's giving moves in silence. You already had the Eight of Wands at the root of everything, so there is progress happening for you. Maybe some of you all don't see the progress happening quite yet, but there are things being moved around in your favor. All right. Hey, how you doing, Tiara? All right, so what's surrounding my collective right now? Ten of Wands. You are coming out of a tough time yourself. All right, your plate might have been having a little too much on it. Okay, a little too much sauce. Your burdens might have been a little too heavy as of late, but tens do represent the end of that. Okay, so your load is about to be lightened to yourself. Another reason why you can't be giving what they got going on. You got your own things. And while it's definitely not as heavy as whatever they got going on, you got your own things to concentrate on, right? All right, so what is in your mind and your emotion? A new beginning, that Page of Pentacles. You got new things. You got a new job. You got a new house. You got a new car. You got new things, new plans, new business ideas. You out here planting seeds, creating growth, receiving windfalls. Even if those windfalls are in the form of downloads that lead to money for you. Yeah, you got new things. So what's the outcome? I do feel like moves are being made in private though. It's too many. What's the outcome? Knight of Cups. Someone comes towards you with an offer, a love offer. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So another offer. It feels like you're getting maybe new love interests or just things that are emotionally satisfying. And then also you're building something that's going to be long-term financially, okay? So let's see what the Moon card is all about here. Why is my collective out here showing up as the Moon? Hangman and the Moon. You guys are showing up as the Hangman twice. First of all, that was what was crossing your Two of Pentacles energy, the balance that you're trying to create in your life. There are certain things that you are releasing. So with the Moon card and the Hangman, hey, for a lot of you, it's any residual energy from this connection, you're releasing it. You're like fully aware of what the purpose of that connection was. You're fully aware of the energy that that connection has. They're fully, you're fully blocked. Period. Thank you. There's a lot that you are surrendering is what I'm getting. Like you're not any worry, any pain, anything from the past cycles that 31 period that have had your attention, had your energy as you're trying to build something new. You're just releasing it. You're like, this don't serve me no more. I don't need it anymore. I learned whatever lessons I need to learn. I'm releasing the people. I'm releasing the situations. I'm releasing the pain, the grief, whatever the case is. Like you're really lightening your load. And that's why the Ten of Pentacles is showing up for you as your surroundings. All right, clarify. I'm sorry, the Ten of Wands. Clarify the Ten of Wands for me. Why are you trying to stick together right now? You don't want to talk. Ten of Wands. High Priestess and the Page of Wands. Yeah, if you don't see any evidence, if you don't see any evidence of the load getting lighter just yet, intuitively you know that you're about to be granted some type of push, some type of, you know, Manny Rock. Who you? Where did you change your name from? But anyways, Ten of Wands, High Priestess. You're aware that there's something about to happen. You're aware that you're about to be, I don't know if I'm getting the energy of pushing off. This is very specific. But you know how like when you're in a pool and you want to like swim across the pool, you like hold on to the back of the wall and you literally like push off and swim. Like I'm getting the energy of like, you know that you're about to push off into a stride, into a, what is this? Yo, Three of Swords in reverse. It's funny that I'm talking about a pool because pool is water energy. So like you're pushing off into a more healed state, into a more healed environment, into a more healed season. You're not going to be dealing with a lot of heartbreaks and bullshit anymore. Three of Swords in reverse is being healed. You're not dealing with betrayals anymore. The people who are showing up for you, the friendships, the lovers, the family that you name family, because a lot of them will not be your blood. You all have cut off a lot of your blood family. But the people that you're about to be surrounded by in this next season, these connections are going to be so healing. They're going to be so reciprocal. They're not going to be people trying to siphon your healing and beautiful light in order to protect them from the karmas that they accumulated. This is going to be people who did their work. People who have paid their karmic debts. People who want to uplift others like you uplift others. Okay? Some of you all may have spiritual businesses as well. You might be readers, psychics, mediums, Reiki healers. Some of you all are just light workers. Even if you don't identify as anything like that, you are the kind of person, hey Susan girl, you're the kind of person who just goes out into the world and you're spreading positivity. You see a older lady dressed to the nines and the tens, you walk up to her and you let her know, like, girl, I know you just grocery shopping, but girl, you eating. Like, you the type of girl, you the type of guy who like, bro, I see you. I see you. You was getting them sets. I don't know why guys like to talk about the gym all the time. I just saw it today in Sam's Club, so that's why that's my example. But like, you're the kind of person who walks out into the world spreading love, spreading positivity, spreading, you know, some type of upliftment. And that's the kind of people that you're about to be attracting. That's the kind of people that you're about to be surrounding yourself with. Okay? Those are the kind of people who are going to address you. You're going to be strutting your little stuff in the grocery store too. And somebody's going to be like, okay, Boots, we see you locks. We see you lock jewelry. Get it lipstick. Like, come on, lashes. Like, you're going to attract those same kind of people, the same kind of people that you are. You're not going to be attracting any more of this karmic energy that needs you, that wants to siphon your energy, that thrives off of what you have to offer, that depletes your effing cup. We're attracting full cups only. Full cups only. You do jewelry and lipstick? Yeah. So, in your mind and emotions, we got the Page of Pentacles. And as I look down at it, I heard money on my mind. Money, money on my mind. Money, money on my mind. Clarify my Page of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Whatever this is that you are creating, whatever this is that you're manifesting, whatever these windfalls are going to be, it's going to allow you to rest easier. If you have been stressing about finances as of late, this windfall, this new job, these new ideas are going to have you with your bills on auto pay. You're not going to be struggling to make ends meet. And this doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be like rich, but it just feels like you're going to be comfortable. It's going to feel like you're going to have enough to have enough. Like, you're just going to be good. Okay? You're not going to have to worry. Refrigerator full. Bills on auto pay. Even a little extra for your hair done, nails done, everything done. You fancy, huh? Okay. What's the outcome here? Why is the Knight of Cups here as my outcome? Nine of Wands, yeah. Again, Nine of Wands energy is those uphill battles. It can be victory after like war, after steady fights, and it can just be, I forget the exact way that people like to word this card, like success after, I forget. But you've been fighting and pushing uphill for so long that you finally got into a point where you won't have to anymore. There's going to be some news that comes in for you that kind of allows you to put down your weapons and stop having to fight. Stop having to push. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Like victory after hardship. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups energy. You are going to be, there's a baby on this deck too, on this card. But like, you're healed and you're going to be healing others. But you're going to be healing others who truly need it, who are not seeking to deplete you or drain you. Five of Coins energy is right underneath that. So just like I said, you're just out here uplifting people because you are now healed. If you see people who are in that energy of the Five of Coins, you may be speaking life into them. This young man at the Costco the other day, he was telling me, he was helping me load my car. And he was like telling me how his girlfriend just broke up with him and cheated with his friend or whatever. And he was like, I'm ugly. No one's ever going to want me. Whatever, whatever. And I'm like, no. I told him, like, no, don't say that. You're fine, first of all. You're not ugly. Secondly, don't speak that over your life. Because what you speak over your life is what it's going to be. What you speak into this world, the words that come out of your mouth, are what you're going to create for your life. That's the type of things that y'all are going to be doing, or that you all have been doing. But you're going to be doing more of it. Uplifting people who truly need it, not people who are trying to escape karma. Okay? So let's get into the oracles. Boss. All right, let's start with some moonology. We haven't done moonology in a couple of days. Not channeling Eyes Wide Open. I think it's just stuck in my head, but I just keep on hearing it. Eyes wide open, open. Okay. Yeah. The first card that I see from the Moonology deck is the Full Moon card. Something has come into to the ending, to culmination, to, you know, completeness with the full moon. And now it is time to surrender it to the divine. Okay? It's time to surrender it to the divine. You are showing up here twice as the Hangman energy. So you are definitely in the energy of surrender. You are definitely in the energy of releasing what no longer serves you, what no longer has a place in your life. You are in the energy of making space for the new things, the new people, the new job, the new home, the new situations that are going to actually fill your cup, that are going to actually make you feel full. Okay. You also have the full moon in Aquarius. Lots of full moon energy here. And the full moon is the time when we release, or when things come into culmination after manifestation. So show the world the real you is an energy of authenticity. So this is a need, a desire, an advice from the universe to show up as fully yourself. Not what you think anyone wants you to look like, act like, be like. You need to be operating out of a place of purity. We need the grade A, pure version of you. I was going to make a cocaine reference, but I'm trying not to lose no advertisers. But I'm doing my best, y'all, one day at a time. I'm trying not to cuss that much either. I'm probably not doing a good job, but I'm trying. And yeah, full moon eclipse. So every single one of these cards are a full moon. Something is over. Something is done. Chapter is closed. Something is being eclipsed out of your life so that something new can replace it. Something better, something more in alignment with what you are meant to do here, with your purpose, okay? My ear is still messed up. So some of you all may still be going through ascensions right now, still having ascension symptoms. You might be feeling a little bit under the weather. Your ears might feel like you're on an airplane. Your vision might be doing weird things. Some of you all have been smelling scents that are not there, that are from your past, that are familiar. Like different, your gifts, okay. Your psychic gifts are being affected by physical gifts. I mean, by physical senses. So like the things that you eat may taste off or extremely enhanced. Like, I know this is pizza, but this is tasting like real pizza, like some very pizza-y, like more pizza-y than it should. Like, you're smelling, like I said, things that are not there, that are not in the building. Colognes, your grandma's house. I used to smell my grandma's house. Like, y'all are hearing your name be called by people who are not present. Y'all are hearing messages very strongly through songs, through conversations. You're catching little pieces of conversations from strangers, and the piece that you catch is relevant to you. You all are seeing angel numbers, all crazy. 1111, 333, 888, 833, 1212, 1313, 1010, 999, 909, 111, 619, or 916. $623. Lots of 8s. So we have, I say 333, lots of 8s. You have number 3, amber, and you have number 8, orlite. Okay, so let's start with amber. Y'all might know an amber. That might be somebody's name. Okay. And the essential meaning of amber is healing family patterns, releasing karma and karmics, preserving the wisdom gained by the lessons of the past. The families we come into as infants and the ones we grow up in offer us experiences that yield gifts. Lessons about love, about resilience and forgiveness, and about our own power to leave behind old ways and embrace the new. Our current families do this too. By exploring our relationships with family members, we can discover our own strength and wisdom. Amber Spirit is here with a message to reconnect with the wounded story you still recount, one that is a legacy of your family. Can you heal this story and instead tell one from a perspective of love? How beautiful it is to alchemically change the experience of family. This way, you may receive and give love within a family as defined by the heart and the magic of the conscious universe, who sends people your way to make sure that you have a caring and affection you need and deserve. Friends can be new family. Reflect today on the love you have created for yourself, how precious you are, a gem like no other. Reflect on the family surrounding you, the guides and manifestations of the conscious universe here to support you and send you love, and then some more love. Look to those who choose to offer you this gift, for they are your human and animal family. Draw strength from knowing that love shows up always to bring you what was missing in your own family in the past. This balm is available for you to heal your family wound that has hurt for way too long. Good evening, Dustin. Yo, that's crazy that this is the card that came up today, because I was literally reflecting about my family today, very specifically my dad. Of course, y'all don't know, a lot of y'all are new, but I found out when I was like in my 30s that my dad, who I'm named after, who raised me, is not my dad. And he found out as well because he didn't know. And I was just thinking about how my biological father, while he was, you know, a decent man later in life, at the time when he would have been raising me, he was a violent and abusive man. And the father who actually did raise me doesn't even believe in whooping kids, especially not girls. He doesn't believe in putting his hands on women. I was given exactly what I needed. I was placed in exactly the family that I needed to have when I needed to have that family. So some of you all may have been in reflection as well lately about your family patterns. And if not, this is a message to just give gratitude for the family that you had. I know all of our family members were not the greatest, but I just feel like this is a time to give gratitude to the ones who were. Okay? My daddy is him. I love my dad. Okay? All right, so let's get into aura light. And the essential meaning of aura light is mindfulness, meditation on the present. So we have one card calling us back to the past and family patterns, and one card directing our attention to the present. Okay, to be mindful is to be aware of the now rather than distracted by the past or the future and any thoughts of oughts, shoulds, and might haves. Your quest for healing requires discovering what you are truly thinking and feeling when you are not distracting yourself. Our light spirit calls you to be mindful of your needs right now. For this may be a time to let tears flow or laughter arise, to recognize something so subtle that you've previously missed it, or to understand that you are so much more than what you can accomplish or produce. Be here in this moment, fully present and accepting of what is. Make time to meditate today and simply observe what you know and feel without starting to talk yourself out of or into something else. No matter how hard this moment may seem, simply by observing, you will change it. All right, so they're speaking of, like I said, the past and calling you to the future. To the present and telling you not to worry about the future. The future is going to be what it's going to be. I feel like I need to pull some messages from our dead, our ancestors, the beloved dead. As I was reading the crystal spirits, these are the cards that called out for me. So let's see what messages our lovely ancestors have for us. At this time, we have the spirit throne ready to be sat in. And what messages do we have, spirit? What ancestors would like to sit their ass on the spirit throne and chat with us? 1313. We have time. Yo, that's crazy, this message of time. We had the future. We had the past. We had the present. Now this message of time. Location. I'm getting the right time, the right place. And the Ouija. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the chicken card. Okay, so I'll rip what I'm feeling with these energies. There's a need for you to consult with your ancestors, your loved ones. If you all have an altar, you might need to go sit at it. But there's something about being in the right time, in the right place, and seizing the moment. Not being afraid with the chicken at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So we're going to start with time. I turned right to location. Maybe I'm supposed to start with location. Like, why would I turn right to it, right? I'm going to start with location. I feel like I'm supposed to. Okay. So, location. Homie is underneath the table like he's scared. There's an energy of, like, fear with the chicken and then homeboy hiding under the table. Some of you all might be afraid to be seen or might be afraid to make a move that actually makes you the star. Because you did show up as the star here in the center of the reading with the hangman energy. So you are definitely healing some things. But I feel like part of the balance that's coming into your life and part of what you are healing is actually pushing you into the light. It's pushing you into the light. It's pushing you in onto a stage. It's making you front and center. Okay. So let's get into the location card. Homie is really high and look at him. Should you receive location, it indicates that there's something significant about a place, destination, or property. It could be a house, room, family, cottage, garden, farm, foreign country, or city, an intersection or road, vacation spot, or death or birthplace. Any location that factors prominently into the memory or experience of you or a loved one. It's where you've been, where you are, or where you're going, or all three of these. Location can also refer to the sacred land, the earth and the rocks beneath or surrounding a structure with an energetic imprint that wants to be acknowledged. There are settings in our past that are connected to events that still touch our present. Wow. And they can affect the stability of our future. Work with the beloved dead of location to help heal this place in space. If a loved one has stepped forward to work with you, when location appears, it's trying to help validate this ancestor through a place with shared memories, activities, and key experiences. What springs to mind instantly? Close your eyes and connect, allowing yourself to receive auditory or visual impressions. The apple tree in the front yard, your grandmother's porch, the Alps, a river, a campground. Y'all, when I was talking about you receiving ascension symptoms, I said sometimes I smell my grandmother's house. My grandmother's house is in Philadelphia. What I come to realize lately is my biggest ascensions, my biggest awakenings happened in Philadelphia. So for some of you, there's a specific place where you all have gained powerful insights, where you all have experienced powerful trauma that led to enlightenment. Showing up as the hangman in this reading, you all have gained some crazy insights, some crazy insights in very specific places. If you're anything like me, you're a traveler. But whenever something major has happened, you always find that you have traveled back to this one location. I've always traveled back to Philadelphia whenever something pertaining to my spiritual growth has happened. So that location, there's a location that is very, very significant to you all. I forget what it's called. I think it's astrocartography. Some of you all might need to get your astrocartography done to see how a specific location has affected certain things in your life. And there's also certain places that you're supposed to live that are supposed to help you spiritually. For me, one of those places is Atlanta. And another one of those places is where I'm moving to. And I'll let y'all know whenever the move is done. Okay. All right. So yeah, location is very significant. I'm so glad I pulled this deck out and didn't ignore my intuition, because that was a pretty powerful message right there. Okay. So the next one is time. And I'm hearing Neo, the song Time by Neo. In the time it would take you to realize your mistake. In the time it takes to dial the phone. In the time it would take, she'll be gone. She's moved on to someone who takes the time. Okay, yeah. So, going back to this past person, they're realizing now that their time has passed, and they're going to realize it even more once they start seeing that you have moved on to someone who takes the time, the time to acknowledge your feeling, to validate you, to uplift you. They're going to be watching from a distance, and they're going to see the way that you are loved on, and the patience and the time that the person who's coming into your life takes with you. They're going to be punching the air for sure. All right, so time. Should you receive this card, there's something significant about a date or a time that factors prominently in the memory or experience of an ancestor or individual. It could be your loved one's birthday or a date they'd like to acknowledge that belongs to you or another family member. Is this an anniversary of their passing? Time also appears to say too soon, validating a connection with a loved one who experienced an untimely or sudden passing. Taken literally, the beloved dead of time looks at a pocket watch, tapping the casing impatiently, as if to say, time waits for no one, and it won't wait for you. Or the opposite advice might resonate with you. This card could be cautioning you to rein in those reactionary horses so that you can remain patient and wait for the right timing. In any case, beloved dead of time asks that you take a beat, pause, and assess your current experience with its passage. All right, so time is extremely relevant. Some of you all are very impatient right now, and some of you all are actually this was one of the daily messages, impatiently waiting on something, some type of communication, some type of, what was that? Some type of High Priestess, Page of Wands energy. You're waiting for the divine timing, the divine go-ahead from the universe to push into your next cycle. But you are already fully aware of what is to take place in the next couple of months, next couple of weeks. But it's just like when you're waiting for certain things to fall into place, certain messages to come through, certain contracts to be signed. Some of y'all are impatiently waiting. Some of you all are patiently waiting on divine timing, and you fully understand that it's up to the divine. Okay? So there's a move that needs to be made. Some of you all are literally moving. But the time and the location are very specific and very important. The last one is the Ouija. I don't think it's right there. Where is it at? Oh, there she go. And this has this message is different than the rest of the message. It doesn't have its own, like it has its own message, but it's like a poem or something instead. Okay, so I guess it's a ritual. And it's, by the light of the blood red moon, come gather in the corn. Tonight the wind will sing her fields a song of soul forlorn. Glory be the Trinity when planets are entrine. Turn over a glass on a lettered board with numbers 0 to 9. First close thine eyes and visualize, be bathed in sapphire light. Invoke the harvest, rich and dark, for graveyards yield tonight. And spirits summoned, one by one, spell out their stories dear, of deaths incurred by violent means of anger, dread, and fear. Let thy fingers lightly rest, for questions they'll pursue, but be careful who you ask to rise, for they envy you. And know that those with hollowed eyes yearn desperately to see. And know that those with blackened souls the blood-red moon sets free. Bright blessings for Sam Hain. Some of you all are Wiccans. Because that was a very, very Wiccan like prayer before divination with the Ouija. So some of you all are tapping in with ancestors. But y'all might be on some like pagan type, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you have the chicken and then you have the grave. Some of you all are afraid to tap in with your ancestors, is what I'm getting. But they have so much guidance that they want to give you, that they want to assist you with. Some of you all need to tap in with them so that the time and the location of specific situations actually make more sense. I feel like there might be something that you don't have all the information about, that the people who are living will not give you the information about, because you know they be weird. I don't know why they do that. Why families hold secrets and literally only the dead know them. But some of you all need to tap in with your ancestors so you can get a truth about a time, about a location, about a specific family member, maybe about a specific family member's death. But you're not going to get the information from someone who's still around. I don't know. That's a very specific message. But some of you all are looking for answers from people who are not going to give them to you. You need to ask your beloved dead. All right, so I'm going to do a postcard from Spirit, some song oracles, and then we will pull numbers. Postcard from Spirit, let us hear it. What is the message for my collective here? And your message says, dearest you, going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now is the time for you to act, stir up some energy, and put those plans into action. There are many windows of opportunity that open but close quickly when you don't take a risk and go for it. Today, be confident that your hard work will pay off and you'll feel the satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desired outcome. It might turn out even better than expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember, however much work you're willing to put in, we will match it tenfold on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life. So just do it. Yeah, there's something that you're needing to do. The time and the location are important. And you're needing to not be afraid. You're needing to not be a chicken. You're needing to not hide. You're needing to show up authentically and know that your spirit team got you and that you are going to be seen very publicly, very successfully. I just heard it's going to go off without a hitch. All right. So let's get your song messages. Go ahead and drop your numbers in the comments, 1 through 50. Whoever gets the closest gets the reading. If you don't get the reading, hold tight. Listen to the reading anyway, because it just might resonate for you, baby. Spirit likes to hit more than one with the same message. So what song oracles resonate with this message, Spirit? Going the wrong way down a one-way street. Going the wrong way. Don't play with me, Kiara. Down the wrong way street. Yeah. So don't look back, guys. Forward only. Forward only. And I heard him say, hey, wake up, Mr. West. It's time to wake up, guys. Because nothing's ever promised tomorrow. Today, trust that it may be the only way. Some of y'all need to do the thing because tomorrow is not promised. Don't be scared. Don't be a chicken. Don't look to the past. Don't go the wrong way down the one-way street. And what is the last song message from my collective? Why? Just one of them days that a girl goes through. But the Young and May version. Because hoes get ignored every day, B. Man should be alright. Keep worrying about me, girl. You need a life. Is that to the past person? We ignoring them because hoes get ignored every day. They'll be alright. Keep worrying about us. They need a life. Okay. Worry about yourself. Alright. So that's the message. Let's get into y'all's personal message. Let me get these cards up. Get these cards up. Think about y'all's questions. See if you don't get picked, you can still get a message if you tap in. If you focus on your question. If you ask your spirit team to drop you a message anyway. Okay. And trust that it may be the only way. You can also always book a reading at SavyCynthia.com. My books are open. I might release a coupon code to y'all. I've done it before, but y'all don't be using it. I think even somebody booked and then still didn't use it. Y'all don't be wanting no coupon codes. Y'all don't be wanting no gifts. Tomorrow, today, trust it may be the only way. Alright, I'm going to just use another deck, so I don't got to do too much shuffling. We're going to use the Modern Witches for the personal subscriber reading. You're going with 18. Alright, so 111 on the timer, 111:49, as I'm choosing this number. It's 30. But you picked 75 different numbers. Who's closest to 30? Okay, I see Abigail. He said just going with 18. Abigail's higher than that. I think it's Abigail. Is this you? It's Abigail. All right, so it's 30. Abigail, what is your question? Trust that it may be the only way. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. And I heard him say, nothing's ever promised tomorrow today. And I heard him say, nothing's ever promised tomorrow today. That's what you want to ask about? Judging you. You have an opportunity right now to ask about anything. And you want to know about a Dusty? You said sure. Okay, that's what you want to know about. If that's what you want to know about. Alright, what is the overall energy for Abigail? And will the most recent ex come back? Did you listen to this reading at all? At all. Unless you're the drama. What's the overall energy? Look. Look. Nope, it's too late. It's too late now. It's too late now. Six of Cups and the Hierophant. Six of Cups is a past person. It is the past, an ex. Hierophant energy. You trying to marry this person. You want a higher level of commitment with this person who you already broke up with. Now I'm really finna get in your business. It's finna be a love reading. I was just gonna do my regular standard, but nah, we getting in Abby's business today. What is this person's thoughts and feelings towards Abigail at this time? You got way too comfortable. What song is that? Knock, knock, knock. Stop knocking. Don't come knocking at my door, Monica. What song is that? What song is that? What song is that, Nani? Knock, knock, knock. Stop knocking. Don't come knocking at my door. Now it's you chasing after me. You got way too comfortable. I haven't heard that song in forever. And it's coming through in your reading. What is Abby's feelings about this person? Stuck. Four of Pentacles. Are you Abby? What's the mutual energy? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. All right. This person, as we creep out of the Mercury retrograde energy, their thoughts and feelings are judgment with the Six of Wands. They want to come back around and wake the dead. They want to do this again. They're coming through with some type of conversation, communication to manifest exactly that. On your side, you have been holding on to this. You've been stuck on them. You have been considering, evaluating, reflecting upon where things went wrong. You're focusing on the Five of Pentacles instead of focusing on gaining balance, which is what's behind you on that plant. Those two pentacles. You're focusing on what went wrong. You're focusing on the loss. You're focusing on this connection with the Lover's energy. This is somebody who you feel like is your person, and you would rush in and marry them. There goes that 11-11 energy. Maybe you feel like this is a twin flame. Harmony, alignment, marriage energy. Like, you would totally marry this person. You would totally marry this person. And this person feels like they can come back in and start something new with you yet again. Hierophant card. I don't know if that's a good idea, though, because underneath the Hierophant is the Eight of Swords, which is a self-imposed mental prison. So if this person does want to marry you, it might be just to keep you where you are. Ten of Wands and the Strength card. This was a very difficult relationship. Very difficult relationship. It's definitely giving karmic connection. Let's clarify the Six of Wands with the Judgment. They do feel like they can successfully revive this relationship with you. Anissa and your little teacup. Six of Wands and the Judgment. Let's clarify it. King of Wands. I had a feeling I didn't want to say it without the confirmation. The energy that I got off of this person is that they're very cavalier. They feel like they can have anything they want. And that's not coming from a place of power and being this divine being who's going to manifest anything that they want. This comes from a place of arrogance. They know that you are putty in their hands. Ace of Swords and the Magician, clarify that. Queen of Cups. This is somebody who can take advantage of your empathy. You're a very loving person. You're a very caring person. You like to take care of everyone. Five of Swords. That's how they're going to try to get in. They're going to manipulate your empathy, play on your empathy. This person, I'm hearing dripping in finesse. Like, this person is a finesser. A finesser. Dripping in finesse. Honey, you sitting here wondering why things went wrong, where things went wrong, why you weren't enough, how you weren't enough. Holding on to that. The thing is, it don't have nothing to do with you not being enough. Six of Coins, this person is a breadcrumber. In reverse, this person is going to tell you what you want to hear to make you feel less regret, to make you feel like there's still hope. They know that you dwell on the past. Tell me more. And so they tell you what you want to hear. Oh, yo, that's so messed up. The download that I just got. This person is a masterful emotional manipulator. They know that you feel insufficient in certain ways. In fact, they have played on those inadequacies during your relationship to reinforce you feeling inadequate. So when they do come back around, they can hold that over your head. Did you work on that thing? Did you work on being more supportive of me? They might even attack your physical features. You need to lose weight. You need to gain weight. And it's like they're always giving you a homework assignment, something to strive towards to be better for them. And when they leave your life, that's the thing that you focus on. Maybe I should have lost some more weight. Maybe I should have gained some more weight. Maybe I didn't nurture him the way that they needed to. Maybe I wasn't listening well enough. Maybe I wasn't supporting well enough. This person is intentionally playing on those things that they are reinforcing. They're reinforcing your inadequacy to make you strive to fulfill some standard of theirs. And that's supposed to give you hope. This is why they know that if they were to come back around, you would welcome them. The Magician and the Nine of Wands. And this energy just feels like when they do come back around, they make you feel like they're coming back around because you finally fixed what was wrong with you, so now you're good enough for them. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. With the Empress, they have successfully demolished your self-esteem, your self-care, your self-love, your self-image. Tell me more about this relationship, Spirit. You're fucking with a narcissist. The golden mirror. Self-absorbed. It's a one-sided relationship. They love bomb you. Tell you what you want to hear. We have the hand of cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, not showing your hand, gambling in reverse. Right now, they may be out of options. When they come back towards you, it's because like their other supply or other options have dried up, and they still need attention. They still need affection. So they're going to come back to Captain Empathetic over here, who they know they can get supply from. I like you was in the reverse. So they're coming back pretending like they love you, they miss you, etc. So on and so forth. Okay. And then the dragonfly. They're going to fuck up your healing. The dragonfly is in the reverse. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. This person is going to keep you in the dark. This person is going to derail your healing process. This person is full of shit. This person is full of shit. Okay. So let's get an angel number. You won't let them? You better stand on it. Stand on it, girl. 1515. Self-care. Bro. Never can make it up. I know it's backwards, but y'all see it. Y'all see it. They have successfully demolished your self-esteem, your self-love, and your self-care. I said that with the Empress and the Ten of Swords, and then they gave me 1515, self-care. Rest, nourishment, relaxation, boundaries, rejuvenation, healing, and peace. It's okay to prioritize yourself and take time to rest. Cancel plans if they are overwhelming, and instead recharge with a cozy evening. Nourish your body with good food, sleep, and relaxation. What fears or doubts are holding you back, and how can you overcome them to take a leap toward positive change? Identify one area where you feel stuck and take a small but significant step towards overcoming the obstacle. Believe in your ability to create the change that you desire. Okay, and let's get a song oracle for you. I kind of wanted to do a postcard as well. I don't know why, I just felt it. So let's do a postcard first. Stand on it, girl. Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it, girl. And your postcard says this. Dear you, oh my, things are stirred up and changes upon you. This is a cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it is okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, but rather in spite of it or even because of it. Step into the unknown now. Let go of the branch that you are clinging to and let spirit take the wheel and help steer to your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said? Take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 towards you. We're all doing a destiny cha-cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. So release that branch that you're clinging to, aka release him back to the streets and allow the universe to bring in something new, something unexpected, something uncertain, but something beautiful for sure. Okay, and what is the song message that resonates with this reading? Not heard him say again, wake up, Mr. West. They're telling you to wake up, sis. Because nothing's ever promised tomorrow. Today. Stop wasting time on this fool. Don't waste another moment. Because nothing is ever promised. So don't waste another second on this person and their shenanigans. I'm going to do one more. See, I knew he was a Dusty. The difference between me and you, rich homie Quan. I'd rather get money and try to flip something. You rather sit on your ass begging from another man holding your hand out. This is a Dusty. This is a Dusty. This person probably be scamming and scheming. Always got a get rich quick scheme. Always, being narcissistic energy. They in another girl face trying to see what they could get out of her. What? Money, sex, food, shelter, whatever. Always begging. Begging, begging, begging. Can I sleep on your couch? Can I sleep in your bed with you? You cooking tonight? Oh, I gotta go pull up on my mama and see what she got going on. I'm gonna see if she cooking. Mama is the next bitch. Like, brokey. It's giving broke. Right? No. But yeah, that's your message. Oh, womp. Womp, nanny. But yeah, that's the message. That's what it is. That is what it is. All right, gang. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it on up. Thank you so much for joining me. He a lawyer for almost 35 years. Chief in litigation, almost retiring. Okay, so he got a little money. That don't mean he broke. I mean, he ain't broke. He could be irresponsible if full. Had that money tied up in a whole bunch of bullshit. People put on great faces. Great faces. You're welcome. Y'all gotta realize, having money and using it responsibly, making money rather and using it responsibly, is two different things. Then he a professional liar. Oh, that too. I know y'all seen that story, Risa Tisa story. That man had her believing he was buying a house, that he was the VP of the company. That man was broke than a joke. Don't get me started, okay? He spends a lot of money on his whims and caprices. Not caprices, girl. Not the Caprice Classics. But yeah, and that too, like with narcissists, they can be making money and they will blow that shit. So even if they will blow that shit. One of my exes had 2 jobs. Spent it all on me and the other bitch. On hotels and just eating out. Like, that's just another resource for them to use. The more money, the more narcissistic they can be. Like, the more supplies they can have, the more extreme they can be. They're also highly irresponsible. Guarantee you, none of their bills is getting paid. Big body Benzes, is that what you were saying? Like, whatever he likes. Yes, I think he's a narcissist and avoidant. Girl, I've been going in between, like, is my ex a narcissist or an avoidant? Like, all of my exes are narcissists, but the one that I married, I've been going in between, like, is this an avoidant or is this a covert narcissist? Because it could go either way. It could be both, honestly. Because the way that there's always been a secret competition between me and them, like, for what? When we're married, it's a team. Why would there be a competition? But I digress and digest. Oh, big. Okay, bullshit. Okay. They said big body Benzes. But yeah, girl. Don't let that little piece of job for you. They'll blow all of them checks as soon as they get them immediately on whatever the hell. And it's still giving broke. Yo, did y'all watch Risa Tisa's story? I need to go ahead and get off of this, but did y'all watch that story? I do like to chit chat with y'all a little bit. That story was so insane, and the way that I ended up watching it is because my own little narcissistic boo at the time had me watching it. Like, are you trying to show me what type of shit you be into? Like, you got me watching every single part. And it was like 50 parts. But that man that Risa Tisa was dealing with, you never finished it, girl. No shade. Because Risa Tisa could have finished that in less than 50. She was dragging it out. And by like the 7th, it was kind of like, girl, clearly you're being played. But she was holding on for dear life. But when you're in a narcissistic connection, your judgment, it do not be judgment like it's supposed to. Your discernment, like I got my own little narcissistic story on this channel, and I told every part. It wasn't 50 parts, it was like 4, and I counted wrong. But still, when you dealing with those motherfuckers, like on the outside looking in, I was like, Risa, girl, come on, girl. Risa, girl. But when you in it, you be acting like Risa. You be giving chances that you know you don't need to even be given. Cause like, how this man had her believing that he was buying a whole house. Whole time this nice older white couple, that was their little retirement home. They were signing the paperwork on it. Like, how did he have her believing that? Showing her bank statements of money that he ain't have. He basically made himself into his brother and took like his brother's life. And then like the whole entire family did not fuck with him. Like, it got so freaking terrible. I don't know how far you got. You gonna go back and watch it? Am I gonna spoil this for you? Cause you know she was pregnant. Did you get to that part? Did you get to the part where she got pregnant by him? Okay, well, let me tell you. You're not answering fast enough. I'm trying to get you to see. Okay, so she actually got pregnant by him. I don't remember how many months she got to, but they ended up losing the baby. Oh, thank you, Abigail. Okay, so they actually ended up losing the baby, or it was like stillborn or something. Why did this man have his family believing, I think it was like his grandmother or aunt or somebody, believing that she gave birth to the baby, gave it a gender, I think it was like a boy or something, a little boy, and had this lady like buying gifts and stuff for the child. And so when Risa finally catches up with this lady and talks to the lady, she like, so how my nephew, or whoever the baby supposed to be to her, how my nephew doing? And she like, what? Our baby died in the hospital, or stillborn, however. And she like, what? Like, our baby never made it. But this bastard got people believing that the baby still exists. Like, I heard they were supposed to be making it into a movie, and I'm gonna watch it if they do make it into a movie. But like, narcissists really be on some other stuff. Like, they really be lying so severely. Like, who goes to those extremes? You the vice president of a company? No, the fuck you not. Had Risa Tisa buying a Benz or something, like a company car, like choosing the company car, and he was like, I guess, riding back and forth in the company car or something like that. But it wasn't even a company car. I think it was another woman car. I don't know. I don't remember. It was just like so much bullshit. Like, narcs be narking. And that's why I don't even know. Like, was my marriage even real? I think my ex was cheating on me while we were married. Till this day, they will claim that they never cheated on me with nobody. But the way that you ghosted the whole marriage, how you ghost your wife? And then claim that you just been sleeping in your car when your parents have a big ass house in Jersey and your aunt would never let you sleep in your car. It's given that she was sleeping at a bitch house. And then had me living in the car. But you ain't come late. Sleep in the car. Like, if we're gonna struggle together. If I'm your wife, why you not in the car with me? If we both gotta sleep in the car anyway, why are you not sleeping in the car with me? Got a job at Amazon but can't send your wife any money? Bruh. I don't know. I think maybe we leaning more towards narc than avoidant. That's another narc. That's all I ever end up with. Not anymore, because we're not doing that ever again in life. I can see that shit from a mile away now. But back then, like, they be doing too much. They be doing too much. Y'all, stop playing with these narcissists. Learn. Let your discernment be strengthened from these experiences. And prepare yourself for your kingdom spouse, for your divine counterpart. And you gonna know them when you meet them, because they ain't gonna be on no F-boy shit. I'm trying to stop cussing. They never gone. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Yeah. Y'all call me out. If I be cussing too much, be like, okay, chill out, sis. A few less F-bombs, please. We trying to get you advertisers. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I do be liking to chit chat with y'all a little bit. But I need to go clean my space, pack some stuff, try to at least begin my transition to my next place in life, my new journey. A lot of us are embarking on 141414 is what I just saw on the clock, or 41. Yeah, so until the very next time I read for y'all, gang, which will probably be tomorrow, I'm wishing you all love and light. Now go get right, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, gang.